Soeren here, and welcome to my channel. This time I found some great sounding dominant 7 chords with some really great chord voicings, sound really good together. And remember, last theory or musical knowledge lesson was 2 weeks ago, where we had about the major 7 chords. And for analysis we used the major scale. Let's try to play that again. Starting here, the 5th fret, 2nd finger, 7th. Then again we start on the root here. It's the 8th, but it's also the first 1. Try to count up when you play the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last time we analyzed this chord. This is a major 7 chord. And now when you want to change the chord, so it's not a major 7 but it's a 7 chord, you just need to take the 7th note of the scale a half tone down. So let's try to do that. We have, this is the 8th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th note, and we need to take that down a half a step. So we do that. If you need a little bit of stretch, then voila, you have an A7. So this is the difference between major 7 and 7th. It's just a major 7 with a flatted 7. Okay, let's take a close look at these great dominant 7 chords. Really nice sounding voicings. We start with the A7, and on the first chord I will try to analyze it. The rest I will just show you the shape. First one you probably know, you make all these tricks. First finger here over the 4 first strings, 5th fret, and in the 6th fret, the 3rd string, you have the 2nd finger here. And let's try to analyze it. The first note is here, and we use the A major scale for analysis. This is the 7th, and this is the flatted 7th. The octave, the 7th, the flatted 7th. Let's try to play up to that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7th, and here we have the flatted 7th. So here we have an A7 with a flatted 7 in the bottom on the start note. It doesn't always have to come logic like that. Let's take the next note. It's this note, so we start from the octave here. 1, 2, 3. So until now we have the flatted 7th and the 3, which I call the 3rd. And now we take the next one. It comes up here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the 5, which I call the 5th. And now we need the last one, which is the octave or the root, as you know, as you like. We call it an octave. So we have the flattest 7, the 3rd, the 5th, and the octave. The flattest 7, the 3, the 5, and the 1 or the 8th. Okay, let's take the next one. Here you have the first finger, 7th fret, the 4th string, second finger in the 8th fret, the 2nd string, third finger up here in the 9th fret, the 3rd string, and 4th finger down, same fret down on the 1st string. Let's take the next one. So in A7 you have the first note here in the 11th fret, the 4th string. And here you have the 3rd finger in the 12th fret, the 3rd string. And here you have the 1st finger in the 10th fret, the 2nd string. And here you have the 4th finger down in the 1st string. You put your first finger in the 14th fret or the 4 first strings, and then you add your second finger up in the 13th fret, the 1st string, and you just play from the 4th string and down. Okay, let's take the last chord up here. It's a kind of 9 chord, so it's not dominant 7, but I think it sounds really great when you to rest on it when you play these ascending chords. Here we have the first finger in the 14th fret, the 2nd string. You have the second finger up in the 16th fret, the 3rd string, and you have the 4th finger up in the 17th fret and the 4th string, and down on the 1st string you have the 4th finger. So we have take it from here. Okay, let's take a close look at the third example where we move the shapes. For the first line of the blues, I stay in this basic shape. I should move up to the D, right? But we don't want to play this shape, we want to play the third shape of the D. So we go up here, first shape, second, and third shape. But it's not convenient to play it up here, so we take this shape and move it down here. You have the D here, you can probably hear that. Okay. Here we have down here at the bottom we have the 3rd note in the D scale. We have the flatted 7, that's why it's a dominant 7 chord. And you have the 8th or the octave here or the root, and the 5th up here in the top. So it's just a plain D7 in this shape. It sounds really great when you go from the D. Just the fingering, so you have the first finger here in the 2nd string, the 3rd fret. You have the 2nd finger here in the 4th string, the 4th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret. You have the 3rd finger, and down on the 1st string you have the 4th finger. Play the E, you just move it up, whole step D7 up to the A, I sometimes take a diminished. If you have, sounds really great together. Here I put the first finger in the fourth string, fourth fret. Down on the second string, I put the second finger. Up in the fifth fret, the third string, I have my third finger, and down on the first string, the fourth finger. So you get this.